In Salem, Halloween never truly ends, but at 10:58 p.m., 2 minutes before curfew, my doorbell rang when the street was already dark. Trick-or-treat hours officially ended at 11. The laughter of children had faded. Porch lights were switching off one by one, and dry leaves scraped across the pavement in the cold wind. The bell rang again. Slow, patient. I opened the door. A single child stood on the porch. He wore an old-fashioned costume, black trousers, suspenders, a white shirt, and a burlap sack mask stitched with crooked X-shaped eyes and a warped mouth. No plastic pumpkin. No candy bag. Just empty hands. "Trick or treat," he said. His voice sounded muffled, as if it came from behind a wall. "You're out late," I said. "Where are your parents?" He didn't answer. Instead, he tilted his head toward the street. Every house was dark. No glowing decorations. No distant laughter. No footsteps. Only wind. I dropped candy into his palm. His skin felt impossibly cold, not autumn cold, but the deep, lifeless chill of something that had never been warm. He didn't leave. "Aren't you going to say thank you?" I asked. Slowly, he raised his other hand and pointed past me into the house. "You forgot one," he whispered. A cold knot tightened in my chest. "I live alone." The stitched smile on the mask seemed to stretch wider as the porch light flickered. From somewhere inside my house, a floorboard creaked. Then another. A slow step, followed by a dragging sound. I turned toward the dark hallway. Another step echoed from within. When I looked back, the child had moved closer to the doorway, just at the edge of the porch light. "You should hurry," he said softly. "Before he reaches the door." The porch light flickered again, dimming to a sickly glow. Inside, the dragging footsteps grew louder. Closer, closer. I slammed the door and twisted the lock, my hands shaking. The footsteps stopped just on the other side. Silence filled the house, thick and suffocating. After a minute, I leaned toward the peephole. The porch was empty. Only a small pile of candy sat on the top step, unwrapped, sticky, and still warm. Behind me, the hallway floor creaked again. Something was standing right outside the door. I pressed myself against the door, heart hammering, ears straining. Silence. Too silent. The wind had died. No footsteps. No child. Nothing. Then it began, a slow, deliberate scratch along the wood, coming from the other side of the door. Fingernails dragging. The sound was uneven, jagged, echoing through the hall. "Open." "Up," a voice hissed. Not the child's high whisper. Deep, guttural, hungry. Ancient, wrong. I stumbled back toward the living room. My phone lit the hallway in a dim glow. Nothing, no shadow. But I could feel it watching. Waiting. Suddenly, the burlap-masked child appeared inside the hallway. Not at the door. Inside. Still. His head tilted unnaturally. His tiny finger pointed toward the staircase. I turned. A figure crouched at the base. Taller than any human, its limbs too long, joints bending at impossible angles. Skin pallid, wet-looking, stretched tight over its bones. Its eyes were black voids, infinite. Hollow, and its mouth gaped impossibly wide, teeth sharp like shards of glass. The child's voice broke the silence. "He waits for those who linger too long." The figure moved. Not walking, but sliding forward, scraping the floor with long, clawed fingers. Every movement made the wooden boards groan under some unnatural weight. I screamed and ran for the stairs. The figure followed, silent, smooth, relentless. The lights flickered violently, then went out. Complete darkness. I could feel it behind me, smelling me, breathing down my neck. My phone illuminated just a flash, a face that was my own, twisted into a predatory grin, staring through the shadows. I tripped, hitting the floor. The child's burlap mask appeared inches away. Head tilting, stitched eyes glowing faintly in the dark. A hand, impossibly long, pale, skeletal, wrapped around my ankle, dragging me toward the shadows. I clawed at the floor. Scrambling. screaming. Then I saw it, my own shoes lying neatly by the door as if I had already left them behind. A small pile of candy appeared on the floor. Sticky, warm, covered in something dark. A note stitched crudely in burlap lay beside it. Next year, you'll come back as the trick-or-treater. I tried to move again. The hallway stretched impossibly long, the walls breathing in and out. The child stepped back, pointing. Behind him, the shadowy figure raised its head, gaping maw opening wider. And then I felt it, cold, wet fingers closing around me from the darkness. I screamed, but it wasn't my own voice. The last thing I saw before the black swallowed me completely, the child's stitched smile, growing impossibly wide. Thanks for watching Whisper of Dark. If this story sent chills down your spine, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We explore the darkest mysteries, unsolved crimes, and terrifying tales every week.